episode of Off the Cuff is completely random.
Yeah.
I'm not at the time of this intro recording.
It's meant to offend no one and everyone
at the same time.
Just guys, pour a drink, listen to it, enjoy. If you're on your way to work, it's completely mindless, and that's what we're looking for.
Yeah,
here, right?
we want
enjoy. Guys.
Our last podcast was Serious Town
because we have a holiday one that we want to talk about. Right?
Christmas extravaganza coming up.
That's right, guys. It's going to be big.
Ooh.
And we actually talk about that, requests for
We talk about
things.
that, Christmas cards. Yeah, send us Christmas cards. We talk about that. We talk about icebreakers. We do
blah.
team building.
We talk to Allison.
We talked to Allison. Allie answers. A nickel was thrown at her by a psycho lady on a bus in L.A. And we talk about me and Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
We had a moment.
And you know who else we talk about?
I shared a moment.
Daniels.
Daniels. That guy. Public enemy number 7.
I want you. Not like in the, just like a, you know what? Let's just listen to
just
watch.
Just listen to
it's
the show.
Awkward.
You hear that? What? You hear that? Move. You hear that? What? You hear that? Move. You hear that? What? You hear that? Oh yeah, it's your boy.
You just tell me when we're going.
I thought you farted.
What if he did?
I didn't, but
what does it matter if he farts? We got the door open. Is that getting picked
like it's
up?
like somehow puttering. Like what is that? What is wrong with that guy?
Is it
Does he have a
end?
gas issue? Like
Is
is
it
there
gonna
a
end?
stomach thing going? That poor
Dear.
guy.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Good. I'm
The
glad.
producer finally has a mic.
Oh, good Lord. Yep.
Oh boy.
There he is.
Harvey Weinstein, he told me in order to get a role that I needed to go for a role. At first, I didn't know what it meant. But then I showed up to his house, and Matt Lauer was there. And I knew.
Then I knew. Even better.
I pulled Weinstein over on a traffic stop. And when I told him what he did wrong, he somehow changed it. And then he did things to me.
He did things
I'm not proud of. Maybe a couple.
Oh, I went to the McDonald's parking lot as instructed. I ordered he would always tell me to order the 12-piece, which doesn't exist, but it does.
I now know what it means.
It's like the Pizzagate
Those
thing.
extra 2 nuggets changed everything about my life. So here's the deal, guys. On this episode,
Wow.
we just finished. So what we do is we record typically 2 at a time because, well, quite frankly, we're busy, important people.
Yeah.
And we can't be bothered with trivial things like getting together to do a podcast.
Besides me, I'm not.
We don't do
yeah.
anything. So, obviously, given the fact that we are high in demand individuals,
We're high.
and we're high, I definitely
yeah.
would piss dirty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo. Of course I am.
Yeah.
Are you talking to me? We record 2. So the first one we did, we went live on Facebook because we've been trying to kind of like, I don't know, give back. Give back to the
Dude, it's
community.
a lot of fun. I love going live on those. It's just fun because there's interaction. Now, the one we just did was a much more serious topic.
Yeah. So we didn't title it seriously.
No.
We titled it tackling
Tackling people
Dave
with special
tackle people with special
Yeah.
needs.
I think tackle is
It's a double entendre,
ooh,
if you would,
hello, sir.
and you will.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day to you. That's the word of the day.
Yeah.
A little calendar. It's convenient. It's with my Far Side.
That's right. The Far Side rip it off.
Rip the Far Side. Oh, you chuckle at it like, oh, that's a good one. Tear it off.
Have you seen that one?
Which came
the
to you
school
because
school for gifted kids.
Yes.
and it's the pull, and he's just pushing on it. Yeah,
yes.
for sure. Right? It's a classic.
Yeah, that was the. It's Christmas Eve, and I'm at Meijer. What do I get this person for Christmas? Oh, look, a Far Side calendar.
exactly.
It works for everything.
It does. You can't go wrong.
No, you can't. Give it to a loved one.
Birthdays, bar mitzvahs.
I give it to my wife for Christmas. That was the only thing I gave her. She was
Anniversaries
happier
even.
than you can imagine.
Absolutely.
That was it.
That or Calvin and Hobbes.
Oh my God, yes. Now it's like all digital and
Yeah, it's not the same anymore. But we did this clickbaity title.
I hope
about
people aren't too upset about that.
tackling people with special needs.
Yeah.
When we tackled the issue, I guess barely. I mean, we just kind of like a cursory conversation.
Which is crazy because when the producer said we're at 40 minutes, I'm like, are you
wow,
kidding me?
really?
Like it's seriously like you haven't just scratched the surface.
Barely scratched it. So I don't know. Maybe it's something we come back to, but it's on Facebook, the full video. So if you guys want to see that,
And if you want to hear more about,
Yeah.
if you want us to do another podcast on
let us know. So
not just tackling, but actually beating
people
with
beating
special needs up, then let us know.
demonstrations. We can make that happen for the right amount of money.
Oh yeah, no, it's all us.
And in the right state where we can't be prosecuted.
Obviously,
I don't know where that is.
country maybe it has to be a different country.
It's got no. I mean, like, you can still marry your sister or something in like parts of Kentucky, right? So let's go there.
I love Kentucky. Well, not because I could marry my sister, but
Speaking of Kentucky, I had
we
bullet
go.
bourbon.
here we go.
Hold on, let's see if I can get. So sad.
That was the most embarrassing. That wasn't bad.
Well, no, like the cork, it's just not enough moisture on this cork.
Oh, that is what she said.
Not to me.
And because, well, it's a pretty good lead-in as an example for that. And it was like, yeah, that's what she said. You know, like that. And then there's mine.
I've got the bullet bourbon today.
And then there's mine, which is what?
Lafroig.
Triple wood for the ladies.
It's Lafroig. You know what Lafroig is? Now, is that Scottish?
Yes.
Lafroig.
It's an Islay, my friend.
I told Dave earlier that it
peaty,
tastes like
mossy.
Band-Aids. It tastes like Band-Aid smell.
And
And he pours it out and it wafts into the studio, overpowering
you lucky sons of
the
bitches.
bullet bourbon that I'm drinking out of my Mike the Cop Donut Shop mug on my Mike the Cop.
The problem is I
coaster.
can't put Lafroig in anything that has paint on it because it will take it right off. It'd take it right off to the finish. And so you have to keep it in an actual glass. You know what I
Nice.
mean? So
It just melts.
And even then-
it'll melt ceramic. Okay.
right, and even then, it still has to be a certain width
Thickness,
because it's actually melting the surface as it
Gotta
goes
have enough
down.
girth
yeah,
to the
so-
glass.
Yeah, you have to throw the glass away after 3 uses. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. But
Yeah. So we have our whiskey, and so we kind of tackled a more serious topic. I mean, we had our moments of trying to be stupid and whatever.
because we're hilarious,
Because we are. We're awesome. But
but it's about special needs, and
about special needs, we walked a line.
we did walk a line, and I thought it went pretty well. Like
I
said,
enjoyed it.
It was too short. Again, if you guys want us to do another one on that, like we could actually. I mean, there's so much to talk about.
The real problem with that episode, though, was I saw on Google.
He's gonna bring it up. I love it.
I saw on Google that if you want to have a successful meeting,
The only way to have a successful meeting.
you need icebreakers. Questions. Icebreaker questions.
Yeah.
I don't think you can have success without it. I'm convinced.
Google
After reading this
literally said it.
I read this ad-laden article.
and it just kept popping
laser
like,
hair
pop-up
removal.
screens and stuff.
Laser hair removal.
You'll never guess what she looks like now.
Yes. Arrested near you. You'll never believe it.
Want to save money on your insurance. And
Yes. I mean, I sifted through a lot to get this information, and I believe that
Kind of
icebreakers.
links a grandma would click on is what Mike goes to.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
It's like,
That makes sense.
how many kittens fit in this basket? Oh, well, look at that. Oh, would you look at it?
Oh, why don't you just look at that?
Just look at it.
Look at
Just
it.
look at it.
Still one of the best
One of the
skits
greatest
of all
videos.
time. I can't even advertise.
Bassmaster, if you are out there and you listen to this,
Dude, you got to get a hold
darn
of
it,
this.
let's make a video together, man.
He's done a couple just fantastic ones about like the animals, the dog one and stuff. I don't know if you saw that one, but the car one is obviously the classic.
Yeah.
Not just that, but I think he does a sequel to that where he goes back to the same guy.
Right.
It's Oh my God, that guy is fantastic. And yeah, it's not like we have to advertise for him because he's got like 60 billion hits on that thing. But good for him.
He's an important man.
Yeah, way more important
So,
than me.
We decided we were just going to be lighthearted this episode, and we're just pour a glass of whatever it is that you're drinking, as long as it's not Lefroy, and kick back and have fun with us. We're just going to go from thing to thing.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to title this episode, and the title of this episode is going to be 20 Feet from Mark Zuckerberg. That's the title. We'll get to it. That's what it's going to be called.
All right.
All right.
I'm ready.
But we can't even talk about that unless we break the ice, Dave.
Oh, yeah, no, okay. We'll break it.
So
break your skull.
Let's hit
the
this.
ice. Skull.
And this is trustable because it's from the Human Resources Department.
oh, HR.
HR, I mean, it's like Toby himself from The Office, right?
HR's never done me wrong. All these people in HR are like, I am offended. I work for HR for
Somebody, they were
30
just,
years.
they're like, finally, it's time to chill out with the Off the Cuff podcast, my favorite time of the week. It's Friday at 3 o'clock approximately Eastern Standard Time, and I am ready to chill out after a hard days of work.
Of
and
HRing
I'm
and-
pouring my, I'm going to make a gin and tonic today. HR, what? What?
What?
I work in HR.
Wait, what did he just say?
They just touched my hot button issue.
You know what? 30-second rewind button. I got to hear this again.
I am unfollowing, and I'm going to comment about it.
And not necessarily in that order.
All right. HR says, fun icebreaker questions for meetings. So first of all, we know this is going to be fun
Well,
because it's in the title.
right. I feel alienated. I feel scared. How do you break the ice to me, bro?
Hey, we're on a journey together.
We are. We're like two little freaking hobbits, just meandering
We're
through
leaving
the Shire.
We're leaving it. We don't even
gone.
know what's ahead.
We've signed the contract with the dwarves.
Mount Doom.
Sorry,
could be ahead.
Little people.
Spoiler alert.
What?
Spoiler alert. Oh yeah, dwarves.
Sorry.
No, they're actually okay with being called dwarves.
See, how can they be happy with that
How
when
could they possibly be
everybody
happy?
else says they can't be called
Everybody
that?
else is offended that you call them that, but they're okay with it.
I just don't get it.
All right. All right, Cracker, let's go through this. You use so this is going to be fun. Why? Because HR says it is.
Saltines are so
Fun
pissed right
icebreaker
now.
questions for meetings. Use these fun. They're really emphasizing the fun part. Icebreaker questions at your meetings or team building sessions. Now we all know the producer is a little bitch.
Well, he couldn't
whines.
even hold it in.
Every time he is going to whine or cry about something in
And
this
something
room.
tells me he's going to come to his only defense at whatever point.
He will be the only one
what is his
What do you have
finger
to
on
say
the
for
button?
yourself? Because we're about ready to enter.
What's my defense?
We're,
What is
You
my
have no
defense?
defense.
My defense is that the one who wants me to do this podcast is a moron.
no.
Also, I'm completely underfunded. Severely.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I am underfunded as well.
We are definitely
I've-
underfunded.
I'm not going to lie to you. I've spent more money getting here than I've ever received, which is zero. So just so everybody knows,
Everybody is aware.
Dave, not rich. Not
I
rich.
still
Dave
have-
has not got a penny from this. I do this, and I was promised gas money. Remember back in the day, you were promised like $5 because that used to fill your tank. Well, that's all done and over with.
Gas
all
is-
right?
gas is
Actually,
high these days.
dude, $5 wouldn't get my Durango anywhere, like my full
might
size.
not even start.
I got an 04 Durango. Well, I can barely get it to start
Look at
now.
this. Look at this.
Gas money right here.
Look, guys. Wait. This isn't real. It's upside down.
Jeez.
But no.
Can't afford gas, but you
I
buy
stayed
Lafroig.
up till 3. I stayed up till 3 a.m. before we started
Hey,
the podcast.
you're a hard
putting up
worker.
the board.
Here
Hey,
it goes.
You're a hard
Here it
worker.
goes. Here it goes.
Whatever.
I've worked harder on this podcast than either of you combined.
Okay, well, I actually can't debate that right now.
You're right. Okay.
So
But
All right, damn it, well done.
I had to bring in so because it's not just it's not just for meetings. Okay, these are for team building sessions, and that's what I want to have with you guys.
What about for like
pretty awful team.
I want to
what
build
about for
this-
singles parties? Like, would this work for that?
Yeah, it's kind of like off the reservation there, man. I mean, HR can't comment.
Why are
on
you talking
your
about
personal
Indians?
relationships?
You can't talk about Indians like that. You said off the reservation, dude. You're
Hey,
trying to offend everybody.
I have a cousin that got a partial scholarship because he's an Indian. Don't talk about them.
Dude, my great
Speaking of Indians-
grandfather is an 8th Navajo.
Speaking
bro.
of Indians, Wind River, the movie, phenomenal.
All I heard was you love Brokeback Mountain. That's all I heard.
I wish
That
I
is-
could quit you.
That is all I heard.
We clearly
Wait, what? Wait, what did you just say now?
Wind River.
Is that a new one?
Yes, it's Jeremy Renner, the guy that was in one of the Bourne movies. That dude.
Yeah.
He
not
plays.
not a big fan.
Did he do something to you, or
I don't want to talk about it right now.
is this another Hollywood sex scandal unfolding from this podcast?
Well, let's just say,
Local podcaster.
let's say there may have been a sex scandal, but I'm not in Hollywood, which makes it
We're
worse.
just gonna title this video "He Touched Me."
Jeremy Renner touched me. Oh, now we're gonna get sued for false accusations.
God, yes.
Yeah. Any sex accusations are fine as long as it happened like 40 years ago. That's the trend, right?
Oh, God,
no
yes.
one cared about it when it happened.
No.
They only care about it now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For some reason,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
not
now
sure.
it's a big deal.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist.
There's no hypocrites in this one. Anywho.
Not at all. But this is for team building sessions. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna build our team tonight with icebreaker
Okay,
questions.
so if Joe Rogan were here, would I have to play this game, or could I just?
we'd fight him.
Okay, so that's not.
We'd fight him for the rights to his podcast.
No. You know what we'd do?
What we do?
We would just fight him.
Yeah, we would, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we would fight him real
2-on-1.
Yeah.
But we take turns.
Oh, it's a tag team match. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is.
But he wouldn't have anybody. Well, Brennan Schaub. Whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah. Whatever.
Whatever his guest is for the week or
I've
day.
done jujitsu for like 4 years. Brennan Schaub. Okay. All right. Everybody's like, what's happening right now?
Just go get the
Just
stupid
do the
icebreaker.
icebreakers.
I need ice breaking.
Okay, listen. Looking for laughter, generating funny icebreakers? Some icebreakers are fun and funny, and their goal is to help your participants enjoy meeting each other. Other times, you might want to tie the icebreaker into a topic of the meeting. However, if you have a different purpose when you use fun and funny icebreakers to start out your meeting or team building session, then that's an incomplete sentence.
You were really running out of breath there.
I know. Well,
was
no,
trying to
he
finish
did it really well, but you were starting to change colors. I was like, I wasn't sure what I was going to have to do. Because I
These
would give you mouth to
icebreakers-
mouth.
Listen, these icebreakers produce laughter.
Wow.
Wait.
They're fun. They build our team. It's going to produce laughter.
Okay, that's it. Do it.
I gotta keep reading the instructions.
Break it. Okay.
Employees who are laughing together are
about to
comfortable
play freaking Monopoly
interacting
or
with
something.
other employees who are attending the meeting.
You know those Nazi, like,
Their laughter keeps
instructing
the room
like,
alive
No, Monopoly.
and feeling warm and interactive.
paragraph 3.
Exactly what you
actually
expect
states-
your fun icebreaker to do. You can use these questions as funny icebreakers.
Oh my God.
Who wrote this?
I'm going to die here.
HR is really
This
repetitive.
is really awful.
This is so far, it's not funny.
This is not fun or funny.
So far, not funny. Not funny at all.
This reminds me of that speech that lady gave at my graduation.
Oh man, that was
awful. It was like she was just reading a Dr. Seuss.
That was
book in front
painful.
of
Oh.
my
It was
whole
Did she
painful.
seriously?
It was.
She
literally-
named her tassels.
Yes, they had names and they were tearing up or something.
Yeah,
at
they were.
graduation.
They were
And
watching
they were
you grow
dragons
up.
that were flying away. I don't know. Man, it was really bad.
Yeah, dude. Okay. So I'm gonna go around the room. Dave, if you were a vegetable, what vegetable would you be?
Oh. Wow, this is really funny.
This is so funny.
Wait. A kumquat. Hey, I guess we are funny.
I did eggplant.
Oh my God.
This is working.
Oh my God, yes.
It's working already.
I'll be a tomato, and you step on where I say ketchup.
Dude, do you guys feel like we're coming together as a team right now or what?
I feel it. I freaking feel
I
it.
feel it. It is fun.
It's the trifecta.
And funny.
Wait. This is how the Trinity felt.
This
This is how the Holy Trinity felt. Coming
is
together
what it's like to be
in the Trinity. Trigger.
Trigger
I am a
word.
Christian.
I'm a Christian.
How dare you?
Dare you mock the Trinity?
Dare you? Holy Spirit.
I hope the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit stomp on your face.
But especially the Holy Spirit.
I hope you get slain in the Spirit.
Wait,
for
what?
real. To death.
I hope you speak in tongues until
do-
you can't speak
Why
no
do
more.
committed Christians have Southern accents?
I know. All of a sudden, yes.
Okay, producer. If you woke up tomorrow as an animal, what animal would you choose to be and why?
I'd choose to be a chameleon.
Because you're cold-blooded.
No, because I can just change my colors. That way, if somebody was like making a racial joke towards me, I could be like, oh yeah, well I'm black.
That is a weird reason to want to be a chameleon.
But I like it. I respect it.
Hey, but we can't judge, or we're not going to build a good team.
No.
We need to build up our team.
Yeah.
Chameleon. What? Eggplant, artichoke.
I don't know what I was. A kumquat. Because it's just the creepiest name you could possibly fathom.
Kumquat's moist.
I hope not. I hope not. Anywho,
What words do you hate? So that dude, I put that on my Facebook one time. Like, just what's the word that you hate or phrase? And I think it had like 17,000 comments. It was ridiculous, and moist was up there. All right, my question to me, I guess.
I thought that was it.
No, we're breaking the ice, bro.
Okay. Oh, but after this round of breaking ice, what word does bother you?
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So,
see, this is HR is onto something.
yeah.
This is effective.
Yeah. I love it.
I'm doing
Way to
this
go,
with
HR.
all
I
my
love
meetings.
HR. HR, pour yourself another drink.
Welcome back.
This one's on us.
Welcome back.
Technically
you
still
deserve
on
it.
you. Yeah.
But yeah, we want to drink on you if you support us on Patreon.
Yeah, right. Wait, so anyway, you didn't ask yourself a question.
Oh, my question.
Am I supposed to ask it or are you supposed to? I can't see it anyway. My
Yeah,
eyes
you
are
can.
horrible. You know that.
You'd be like, oh.
Wait, why would I be all of a sudden like that? Like I'm having a heart attack. Like I'm an 80-year-old having a heart attack.
You would call them spectacles too.
I'm an 80-year-old in the 1700s. Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's so you'd have a monocle. Just Scrooge, counting all your iPhones. All right. If you could live
Strands
anywhere,
of hair coming out the side of my head.
and your ears, just unshaved ears. If you could live anywhere on this planet, well, that ruins it.
Oh, there.
And take everything that you love with you,
Wow,
where
that's-
would you choose to live?
And what would you
Tell the
take?
group about your choice.
Wow.
Or is he just gonna keep it to himself?
This is pretty personal.
What if all of a sudden Mike got dead serious and like it was like the most yeah it like everything changed and all of a sudden it was like the most like surreal like thought-provoking thing ever and this whole thing changed over and so we couldn't even do icebreakers anymore.
An epiphany.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life changing.
Start a cult.
He's like, so yeah, I'd like to go to a sex shop. I'd like to be in a sex shop and then do the oh no, never mind.
Worship Mike.
Hashtag.
What kind of robe would I have?
It'd have to be purple velveteen.
Oh, I don't like
With
the feel of
gold,
velvet.
with gold inlay. It doesn't matter. It's gold inlay.
I would be in a constant state of like
you would
nails on
have
a chalkboard.
gold inlay, Mike.
gold
I
inlay.
hate velvet too.
Yeah,
I
velvet.
Can't stand it.
Ugh.
I've never worn velvet, so I'm not like you
know
guys.
what
I'm not
Well,
like the king and I, so I don't
I
know
had velvet paintings in my basement, you know.
the
can't touch
Elvis
'em.
one and the
The
whale.
Elvis one. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So anyway, so
Thank you-
answer the
thank you very
question.
much. Thank you.
Answer the
Thank you
question.
very much. Honestly, I have no freaking clue.
Here we go.
I said that
Guess we're not starting a cult.
Yeah, guess
say
not.
say no to the cult.
Apparently, we don't even have a good icebreaker.
Where could
Ah, dang it.
where could I live? I don't know.
Where would you live, and what would you take with you, Michael?
Well, it says I take everything that I love.
Oh,
so I'd be by
okay,
myself.
So I didn't even really listen to the question.
You don't love us?
So, well, I'm gonna be alone. There's that.
Yeah,
Wherever-
I've been alive for 18 years, and I've been lied to this whole time.
You're like wherever I can be alone.
I just need me and this microphone and a camera with batteries,
An infinite supply.
and infinite Wi-Fi. That's all I need.
Oh my gosh.
Can I order a pizza? I'm happy.
Oh my god. That's great.
Oh, I just came back from New York. I actually, it's my favorite city in the world. I love the vibe in New York City. I would, in a heartbeat, live in an environment like that.
Really?
If I could afford it. If I could. I mean, yeah. And I
Yeah,
don't-
if no, yeah, price was no object.
Because it's not like the cops there that I talked to. The stat is 4% of them live on Manhattan.
Right,
That's
right,
it.
yeah,
You can't
of course,
afford it.
yeah.
And it's just I met a guy, and he's like 25, just out of college, and moves to New York. And I'm like, how do you afford to live in Manhattan? And he's like, I don't. It's like,
Does he live in Jersey? Like a lot of guys live in
no,
Jersey.
he
too.
lives downtown, and he lives above a store. and his
Isn't
roommate,
that
his
crazy?
room is a curtain, and it's like a non-sanctioned apartment above a store. Like it's just
Over a
room.
Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, it's like one of those like
Mr. Ming's. Yes.
Mr. Ming's rolls are
Red-
to
red
die
lettering.
for.
How true.
The spring
yeah.
rolls are so delicious. Yeah. So it's $1,400 a month. Just
That's just
barely hanging on. So yeah, money would have to not be an object. But
$1,400 a month for a curtain around.
I love
Yeah.
what I love about it is that there's a good culture to it. I just like that energy. But
You
one of
love
my-
liberal. Yeah, you've always loved liberal culture.
Yeah,
for sure.
well-
You've always been, for sure.
Exactly. I'm drawn to it. What I really like is whatever it is that you would want to do, hobbies, work, anything that you would want to do is there.
Oh, for
Like
sure.
you want to experience, a different cultural food, or you want to try, this activity or that or whatever else. Like it's all right there. So it wouldn't have to be New York, I don't think per se, but like
I was
that
gonna say,
type
well,
of
what about like
environment.
Chicago?
I hate that place.
Well, it's no different.
Nah, Chicago to me is like Detroit.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
so
know,
like
man.
the whole downtown area is just like this huge setup of awesomeness. Like it's like those places for me are like I could never live there, but like to visit is just awesome. Like it's overwhelming. It's it's just this aura of its own greatness.
It's been a while
you know?
since I've been to Chicago though. So I need to check it out.
Yeah. For
So
sure.
all right, so those were our icebreaker questions.
Yeah.
Our team is now solidified.
Right. Oh, I thought we were gonna ask about the words we don't
We
like.
are.
Oh.
Yeah, but the icebreaker
Well,
questions.
I felt
Phase one.
like that wasn't gonna happen, so I apologize.
yeah.
See? We're already building
What's
the bridge. Wait.
I don't know. Do we hug? You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Still one of my favorites.
Still one of the best.
Yeah.
Catalina wine mixer.
I gotta make my nut.
It's gonna cost me 7 chopters, helicopters,
Chopters.
whatever. Like Kobayashi.
It's true. I saw it.
I saw it. We were in international waters. Couldn't prosecute.
Prosecute.
All right. Whoa. What just happened? Something happened.
Your mom
Yeah,
just
my
happened.
mic is unplugged. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's back in.
It's back.
It's back.
You said something about words that you hate, right?
Yeah. What would be a word that you hate? Just like whatever. It could be the sound. It could be the meaning. It could be anything. What would be one word that you don't like? What if you're like, quit?
You want to know
I
a
hate
word?
the word
You want to know
quit.
a word I hate?
No. Okay. No. Yes. Yes, I do. Go to hell, producer.
I cannot stand the word panties. I can't do it. I don't get why.
Why would
people-
you normally be saying that in any context?
I went to high school, Dad. There's some weird guys in high school. That's all I have to say about that.
What about the don't get your panties in a wad?
Let me tell you. See, that's
Speaking
just
of panties,
saying.
check that out. I got that in the mail on mail time.
You know I can't read that. Oh. Dude, they're so small and thin.
I know.
Dude, let me tell you. I was going to say the same word. I
can't do it.
I think it's
can't do
I
it.
hate the name. I hate the word panties. I think I hate it. I'm the same. It's exactly what I was going to say. You beat
Just
me
call
to
it. Just call it underwear.
because that's what it is.
It is underwear.
You could even say lingerie if you wanted to.
Yes, that doesn't bother me.
Nope.
But, like if somebody were to say
Well, it's not
panties-
lingerie if
It's just
panties.
weird. It's weird. It's not easy to say. It doesn't flow. There's nothing good about the word except for what it is. I'm sorry, I am a man.
I'm a red-blooded
I'm a
man.
blue-blooded
Does blood not flow
American
through these
man
veins? Am I not mortal?
for the ladies.
Triple wood for the ladies.
Triple wood for the ladies.
Well, maybe I should drink Laphroaig. I don't know.
Yeah, see?
I don't have words like that, like moist panties. That doesn't bother me.
Ew, when he said it.
What?
Sorry.
But what? Panties. Panties.
Oh, good lord.
What I don't like is words that don't exist that people say in any form, like irregardless. like when someone says that, it's like, no, that's not a.
It's a word.
That's
Irregardless is a word.
it's come into practical use.
Okay.
Yes. However,
Do not make me.
You know
laugh.
what
it was
drives me insane?
regardless.
When
It's
somebody-
not irregardless. Like now people say it. It became a thing, but it's not a thing. It's not real. And like,
So those things.
or people will like misspell a common word and pronounce it wrong.
Can you? Do you
Wrongly?
have an example or
No, I'd have to just hear one. I was trying to think. Like, irregardless is like a top one, but like, you know, I don't know. I'd have to hear something like a
Well,
word that people.
My
people
wife and I've
pronounce.
made up a couple words that I think are awesome. So,
made them up.
yeah.
Okay.
We did. And they've already been given to Webster's.
Submitted.
We will
It counts in Scrabble.
we will see it in February of 2019.
Nice. Okay.
When you're mad, but you're also sad. You're really smad.
So this is like a mashup.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
Oh yeah, it's a mashup.
Hangry.
Yeah. So and a better one is when something is really funny, but it's not just funny, it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
See? And so we use those because we know how dumb it is, but somehow
Hey,
it just works,
drop
right?
your best word mashups in the comments.
Yes.
You know what bothers me though?
I'm talking here.
Why is he
I'm
so
just gonna
why is he
interrupt you.
so
I have my
vocal?
own mic now.
Who gave him
hold
this?
on.
Who gave him this power?
I got my leather man. I'm going to cut this thing.
I seem to be out of sound.
Yeah. All of a sudden we're like, dude, I don't have sound. You're like, I know.
Anyways, what bothers me is when.
I don't think there's an S on the end of that either. I think it's anyway.
Well, I don't freaking care.
I think it's
Anyway,
Freaking.
Anyway, when people say like a term or a phrase, and then they try to justify that word with Urban Dictionary, that drives me.
Are you able to give us an example of this?
No, but I'm just saying like when people
Like
search it up and they're like,
cankles or something even
Cankles.
worse.
That's a good mashup there.
It is.
but it's like people use like the first thing that pops up is Urban Dictionary for words like that.
Yeah,
and then
see,
people are
that's-
like, yes, this is the definition. it just drives me insane.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't really. Those kind of other words don't bother me. Like I don't know. I don't get annoyed by that.
We'll see.
Panties. That doesn't bother me.
That sounds like you're trying to learn the English language, and it's like
it sounded like
they
he was,
repeat
what is that? That Rose?
Yeah,
whatever-
Rosetta Stone.
Rosetta Stone.
panties.
Pan. Tees.
Panties.
That just sounds so ridiculous to me.
Can I buy some chocolate cake? Panties.
Wait, even better.
Reinforcement. That's like they. Where is my luggage?
Even better. It's like
Where are my panties?
I am wearing edible panties. Why would Rosetta Stone
Why
do
would Rosetta
that?
Stone do that?
Wait, what did they just say?
Oh,
Then you
look,
gotta
it's
rewind.
Ghetto Stone. What?
Panties. God, I just don't like the word.
Yeah, moist. Why do people hate that word?
Yeah.
Moist.
Oh, so let's wait. So, are we? Did we break all the ice and stuff?
Oh, the ice is broken. I think we're a team now.
It's
Like
been-
we've Titanic right through this thing, right? I mean,
yeah.
we're like the Fantastic Three.
Yeah, we're like on the Bering Straits, and we have gone way farther than we should have. We're trying to
we
collect
have
our
a pot
crab.
full of crab.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so we're good there. Okay, good. So I was going to ask you. I ask you. I don't know why I said it like that. How was your work week?
Boring.
So yeah, it's been a little bit
Well,
since we've met last. And
Work
so,
week. I didn't work police work this week. This is where the title of the podcast comes in.
Ooh,
20 Feet from Mark Zuckerberg.
tell me.
Got a call maybe a week and a half ago, 2 weeks, from my buddy old pal, Officer Daniels. And
That's the guy who's not nearly as good as me, right? That you.
Oh, yeah.
Every
yeah,
once in a
I mean,
while you team
not,
up with.
Not funny. I basically gave him his career.
Well, yeah, because when I watch it, I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
and if I were to watch a video of his, I'd be like,
it goes back to the special needs episodes. You know, I just really had a heart for this guy. So
see, because and we talked about that wisdom to kind of take people in
really
under
help
your
him out.
wing.
He's come so far.
Not really, but I mean, you do what you can, and I mean that's
all
to
I
be,
can do.
That's to be applauded. That's
all I can
you
do.
have done.
I'll drink to that, Dave. All right. Anyways,
He's like, I don't even know this jerk, Dave. I don't even know this guy. What is wrong with this guy? Like we're gonna start like some like Instagram battle.
is that a thing?
I only have like 3 posts, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't slam me. We had done these live streams for Humanizing the Bads to raise money. We did one. We were in Vegas after the Vegas shooting at Mandalay Bay, and we went live on the Strip. Producer was there, and
I did the worm.
he did the worm.
I did.
He got
Live.
suckered into. We got suckered into shaking hands with a transformer,
Yes.
and we had to pay him because he's a street performer.
Yes.
Doing illegal things.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Well, it's Vegas.
He said money.
Hey, are you sure he didn't say money? Money. No, he goes money.
Arigato, mis. What?
I love Styx. I saw Styx live. They were fantastic.
Excellent.
A song with Def Leppard and Tesla. Boom.
Pour some sugar on me.
The way you sing, it's like a songbird.
People call me the songbird of my generation.
From those who have heard me.
I didn't want to wake up Robert and Nancy.
And I have a cold, and I feel good.
The acoustics.
That's right. So anyway, so yes, you were in...
So we did this live stream. So I did a breakdancing. We were just randomly out there with people on the Strip. I broke dance. He did the worm. Daniels did the truffle shuffle out in front of a really nice hotel and casino. We raised, like $3,700 bucks or
great.
something like that in that live stream.
That's great.
And we had this goal of raising close to $9 million, I think, for this Police Wives of America. And so then we came back and did the world's hottest chocolate bar challenge, and that raised like another 5 or 6 or whatever, and we covered the cost.
Yeah.
So it turns out that I can't do a donate button on my Facebook page; it's not verified. So I have to go on Humanize the Badge page or Officer Daniels' page. But so his page basically is consistently, Facebook told us, in the top 10 of live streams every week.
Really?
Yeah. So
He doesn't seem that entertaining to me. So I just
I don't see it.
You're going down.
So Facebook corporate basically reached out to him and said, "Hey, we're doing this event, but we'd love to bring you in. It's called Social Good." So they highlight current and future plans for how Facebook is going to help people, nonprofit organizations, and community members to do good things in their community.
Great.
So I was fortunate enough to get to go with him, and so Facebook,
Because he can't, you know what I mean?
well, he can't stand on his own.
I know.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling bad now, but not really. Who's in the cleaning people in the office are like, I know the basement is haunted.
911 right now.
I have a story. I'm sorry I got to interrupt. This is about cleaning ladies.
This is starting to be this is starting to become a thing with him, isn't it?
It is.
Listen,
It's a thing.
all right, I'll just. I'll put my I'll go home.
No, we want to hear it now.
I was here. I don't remember what I was doing, but I was working here kind of late, like getting the podcast stuff, like equipment set up. It's like when we were getting everything in here. And
Did you come across a small black special needs guy in his tidy freaking whiteys? Because if you
chicken.
didn't, I'm
Maybe
not
had
sure I
some
want to
chicken in his hands.
but no, I heard voices, and I was like, what the heck? And I had this light, the studio light on.
You said it was late night? More late?
Yeah, it was like later. It was like maybe like 7 to 9.
Okay, that's
That's
not.
not
That's
super
I was
not
thinking
late.
like
That's-
1 a.m.
Oh no, I've been here. I've been
thought
here
the
at
same
3
thing.
a.m. But like
For what?
I was putting up the walls, the boards.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, so
I'm not paying you overtime.
He's like, you're not paying me.
Anyways, so all the lights turn off, and I'm like, ugh. So I walk out there, and I turn on the lights, and these ladies are just like standing there, and they didn't know I was in here. But I'm like watching Netflix and stuff as I set all the podcast equipment up, and I'm like, how did they not hear me? So like I walk by them, and these two old ladies wearing these American flag.
They must have been in
shirts.
their 40s.
Dude, no, they.
Our age.
I walk out.
These
and
two ancient beings. They're like
These mummified females. They were like in their 40s or
they were
late
in
30s.
sarcophagi.
But I walk out there and they freak out because they didn't know I was back here. So they thought I was like somebody breaking.
Did they
in or
pull out
something,
pepper spray
like-
and
Dude,
fumble
no.
over it and drop it on the ground?
That would have been so
But they both like freaked out and they're like, "Who are you?" And we're like, just like
I'm Elijah.
confused. But I'm
That's
like,
when you
"Oh,
go.
I've been
That's
here
when
all
you
day."
shut the
Elijah.
door and you go.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Just leave. But no, that's my story about the thing you keep here.
I'm gonna show you.
You want to know who I am?
What?
Wait.
You wanna know who I am?
You asked me who I am. I'm going to show you.
And somehow you just shut it. You like shut a random door. Just
My
make it.
game has 30 players.
What?
Why does it have any players? I don't know what's going on right now.
I am going to win. I always win.
Can you imagine how bad you'd freak somebody?
I'd freak out.
Imagine how
I'm
bad
scared
you'd freak
myself.
those old 30-some-year-old ladies out. Oh, so
we
old.
should pull a prank on somebody during the podcast.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
Ooh.
That's a good
Phone
idea.
call somebody.
Oh, your refrigerator's running.
No, but like you
Better go catch it.
You do something like that. It'd be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. Okay. Actually,
I need your credit card information.
okay.
I'm
So
the
his
IRS.
story was actually better than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to give him some props on that.
All right, congratulations.
That was it.
So the bottom line is, I go to New York, right? And they have this event, and it was like, I'm not kidding. They didn't even tell us where we were staying, where the event was.
They just invited you in, and like it was.
They-
this was all, like an all inclusive. Like it was.
Yes.
Okay.
It was. Basically, they said there's going to be a lot of like notable people, because of security issues. We're not
Okay.
telling you where it's at.
Makes sense.
We're not even going to tell you where you're staying.
Yeah.
Nothing. So we got an email maybe a couple of days before, a day before, confirming who was going to speak, where we were going to go, all that stuff. So the security there was super
Tight.
like, and it was effective. It wasn't like TSA security. Like
Right. There was actually legit.
there was
security.
a private like security company with guys walking around in black jackets and
Yeah.
like
Ooh, did they have the earpieces? Did they talk in
some of them
or,
did.
or in there?
Some of them did.
Okay, good.
talk
They had
about-
dogs.
Did we talk about when I got a knife through TSA?
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying that happened.
I'm not sure
just-
what.
That's
I'm
a
not
that's a whole episode.
Oh yeah. that would be-
We're doing next week. Our next podcast is on the TSA.
okay. Fine.
I'm sorry. I respect the fact that you want to work and be productive in society. I respect the fact that you have duped yourself into believing you're helping. I can't stand the TSA.
You know what?
As an
Fine.
organization.
we'll do it.
I
I've
love
only-
people. I love the people.
I've only had
Love
minimum
'em.
exposure, but I actually do have a couple stories. So yes.
Good.
Yeah,
TSA
believe
is
me,
next.
I guarantee mine are going to be really boring compared to you guys. Travel way more often than I do. So anyway, it doesn't matter.
Anyway, so I was there at this event, and we had rehearsal like for this because it got live streamed on Mark Zuckerberg's page, and so they were rehearsing it, getting it all the transitions down and all that stuff. So back and forth, and got a chance to meet some cool people. I don't know if you've ever heard of Graham Allen, the Daily Rants guy.
I heard of your mom.
So did he.
Your face, like. So did he.
And then there's another guy out there, Political Cowboy. I don't know if you've seen some of his videos or whatever else. So these guys happened to
Some
be in
notable
town.
people. Okay.
They were
notable talent.
notable talent. They were on Fox News in the morning, like Fox and Friends or whatever. They were talking about politics or whatever. So they reached out to us and said, "Hey, we're all in town. Let's grab a bite to eat." So we went out and had dinner with them.
How big was the venue?
The actual venue itself was like a big empty warehouse. It was fairly large, but I think the seating was only maybe for 200 people.
Oh, really? So
max.
it's not a big.
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, the entire area that they kind of built out for the event with like little stations.
So you were his plus one, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. Good.
And so I got to see Mark Zuckerberg live present what they're doing.
How close would you say you got to him?
20 feet.
Boom.
I think he was looking at me a lot. I think I was like, I think the
If you weren't so beautiful, I would say I don't believe it.
Yeah,
But you are.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I think like the public speaking technique of like turning and focusing on someone in the audience. Like I think I was a focal point for him. I was a calming presence in his speech.
You know what it was? It was this. It was Dreamweaver.
I believe I can get me through the speech. That's exactly what it was.
You like this glowing,
It was
the
Wayne's
glowing
World
aura?
dream sequence, you know?
So good. Okay, that was a throwback for everybody.
Throwback. Saw it 5 times in the theater.
Boom.
All right. If you're gonna spew into this. Oh, I could quote that movie all night.
Oh, what was the
Swing.
Tia Carrera, right?
Tia Carrera. She. Have you seen her lately?
No, I don't want to.
I wouldn't.
Well, I'm not going to.
It's just gonna ruin your Wayne's World memories.
Not going to.
It's gonna ruin them.
Nope, not going.
You're welcome.
Not going to.
Pull it up on the TV right now.
So.
Don't you dare. I'd rather see a praying mantis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, because it would really ruin a lot
Someone
of things.
send
for
a
my
life-size current
youngness.
poster of Tia Carrera to the P.O. Box, please.
An old school one.
No. Now.
You know what we
now.
need? I know this is a little late in the show. We need awesome Christmas cards to be sent.
Yes.
That's what we need.
Did we tell
Yeah, I was telling him about the Christmas
the
extravaganza.
Christmas extravaganza?
Yeah.
Dude.
People, send.
We will have a whole
send
segment
your
of
best.
reading your craziest Christmas cards.
Yes, send Christmas stuff, man.
We should make just a separate video.
Well-
of us announcing like this Christmas extravaganza so people are ready.
Yeah.
It would be awesome.
Extravaganza.
What you said, only not as excited. Like you did it really well. You were like,
Extravaganza.
right?
Step right up. No, that's not it.
It's not the 30s. It's like try my miracle potion, huh? Yeah, you try my
This
miracle.
Winchester rifle, it's dead accurate against the engines. I don't know.
It's for whatever kills all. It's the green potion. It works fairly well for everything. It's got some of the
tie this around
It's
your
got
neck.
cocaine in it, and
Go about your day. Take a sniffle every once in a while when you feel down.
I see that meme. It's like try like that like 1800s guy. He's like, yeah, it looks like you're gonna die. Try some of that cocaine's. You know, like that. Like it's so ridiculous, right? Wait, we got off subject. Okay.
Yeah, so
you
I
went with Officer Daniels.
and Zuckerberg speaks, and the big news was they're rolling out this mentorship thing, which is kind of cool, to where there'll be a built-in app to where you could pair up someone that wants to mentor somebody on any given like focus with people who are looking for that.
Wow.
Pretty cool. And when you raise money for nonprofits on Facebook, they charge 5%, and they eliminated that.
Really?
So it's 100% is going to the organization,
That
and they
is
opened it up
awesome.
worldwide now. So it's not just here. So huge tools that they're building in to do good things with Facebook. So it's pretty
That's
cool.
awesome. Because when you said huge tools, the first thing I thought of.
Well, kumquats.
So that's great. I know that's awesome. I mean, Daniels. I've never met the guy. Right? And you just talked about tools. Okay. So I mean, I'm just
He
saying.
hates our podcast, by the way. He hates it.
Really?
He does.
Wait,
Actually, every
well-
time I see him, he complains to me about the podcast.
Well, let me ask you this then. Well, let me ask this. This is
He told Graham Allen at dinner, "I hate it."
This is a.
He's like, I tell him that I hate it.
This is a.
Does Graham Allen like it?
He has never listened to my podcast. He will. We're gonna be on. We're gonna go on his show.
Oh.
Who?
Graham Allen.
What? Who's that?
Who's we, me?
Wait, why the hell am I not going on this thing?
Man, well, maybe if you watch his videos,
I don't
Dave.
even know what to say.
Graham's gonna listen to this and be like, "Oh,
Oh,
I don't know if
Dave.
I want Dave around."
Dave's
'cause
kind of a
Dave doesn't
dick.
even watch my videos.
Yeah, but I don't do a lot of social media right now. People need to know how busy
Except when I
this
post
guy
a
is.
Walking Dead meme, and then of course you're on social media.
That's not true. You actually have consulted me, and we have created some awesome stuff together. But so Daniels. Okay, let me ask you this then about this guy.
Mm-hmm.
This guy. His watch.
This guy.
This guy.
Tell me about it.
His watch. So, does he like your other videos? Does he find entertainment
Sometimes.
with them? Oh, okay.
Did you see our video that we
So
did
really,
last
there's
night?
only one common denominator here, and that's me.
Did you see our video that we did last night?
Which one? The sergeant one?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I
Thank you.
watch.
Thank you.
And I thought it was hilarious.
I appreciate that.
Although you did have some hate comments, which is always funny because I'm like, it's Instagram. Why are you so crazy about? Like I was watching on Instagram. You know?
That's exactly the way cops are.
Yeah.
Notice
Notice how I didn't say anything?
Those kids didn't even get suspended. They just got sent home. They just covered for them.
What's wrong with you?
That's
morons?
weird. They're children. I don't know.
No, this isn't real.
We're just exploiting children. Why are you so crazy about this? So basically, the only common denominator, it's me. He doesn't like me. That's really the problem.
I think this is personal.
Yeah. This just got real. Daniels.
I think the throwdown. You seem more serious about fighting him than Joe Rogan.
Well, at this moment.
I want to see you roll with Joe Rogan.
I would love that.
I want to.
Why are people not more excited about that?
I don't know.
Why do they not want to see that?
Just couldn't tell you. I don't know.
It makes me mad.
Makes me mad.
I'm the madderest I've ever been.
I am the most maddest I could possibly be.
I can see it in your eyes. And it's scary. It seriously frightens me to my core right now, especially.
This is Mr. Furley.
Oh, God, yes, Furley.
The screen right here.
She, like, gets the close-up, you know? He's just a... God, I miss
Come
that
on,
show.
Jack.
That wasn't bad.
I know,
That
it's
was
not
half
bad.
bad.
Not
Oh,
bad.
my God, good
I
stuff.
loved Three's Company growing
Oh,
up,
God,
man.
so
I
good.
love that show. I want to go back and watch it. Hey, The Punisher. What do you think? Have you watched it?
No. I told you, I have not watched
I got to go home and watch
anything.
an episode right now.
I just finished up. I finished up Westworld. Like I was saying before, I finished up Westworld. We watched. Joyce and I watched something. Oh, can I tell you something that Joyce did the other day? It was hilarious.
I hope so.
It was funny.
Funnier than an icebreaker.
Yeah. Now people are going to be triggered. You know. Keep
Why?
in mind,
Because she's Asian.
she's Asian.
Wait.
I'm like Clayton. Like wait. What was that guy? It doesn't matter. Anyway, so we're in the kitchen. We're saying something, and I had been like explaining something to her, and she's like, "Dave, I just don't get it. I'm a girl. Don't you know I'm a girl? I don't get it." And I was like, "Oh, that's right. You just don't have it in you to understand." And she goes, "Dave," she goes, "I don't even have a brain. Do I?" It was hilarious. And the way she said it, she's like, "I don't even have a brain. Do I?"
breaks into the Wizard of Oz
I know,
piece.
like somehow
Finally
asking
had a
me, like,
brain.
"Do I have a brain?"
Do I have a brain, Dave?
It was so great. How's that for you, triggered feminist?
No, you don't.
My wife is the literal opposite of a feminist, right? So, oh my God.
Thank goodness, mine too.
Thank God.
I'd just like suck start a Glock if I had to deal with some. Is that bad to
Just,
say?
no, just the thought of that and the idea, the imagery is like somehow a lawn, like a leaf blower, like just start, you know.
Now, what do you mean, like feminist or like feminazi?
What's the difference?
Well, okay.
Well, feminism. I
We're
guess-
gonna get.
Here
we're
we
gonna-
go, millennial.
We're gonna learn now.
Yeah,
You are gonna learn.
I'm gonna be learned.
Fixing to
Hey,
learn.
What's our time right now?
We're at like 52 minutes.
Okay.
That's fine.
Isn't that
We're
weird?
fine.
I know it's fine tonight.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Welcome to our
now
sh-
it's
this-
okay because he's talking.
People are gonna be so mad at me because I titled this 20 Feet from Mark Zuckerberg, and we spent like 30 seconds on that.
Go to 37 minutes, 48 seconds.
If you want to hear the only thing that's about Zuckerberg.
This is feminists this is their argument.
How do you know this?
Because he's a girl.
I have a story about
Because he's
feminism,
a
but go ahead.
girl.
I know feminists. Just anyway.
Trust me, I know feminists.
Oh,
do.
here we go.
I do.
I've had a girlfriend, okay?
I had a girlfriend once.
And boy, did she care about
And
being
boy,
a girl.
he was awesome. He was a great guy.
Anyways,
My boyfriend and I studied women's studies. We understand it.
We have gotten south on this one. Anywho, sorry.
Anyways, saying that it's like for equal rights. That's what they say. That's their argument. But then feminazis are people who believe that like that men think they're above women like constantly. So like they are not for women working and all of that. So they like get all crazy about that.
What you're describing is I'm like, oh yeah, you just triggered me, son, is you have old school feminists and then you have new feminists.
People who believe that there's like a more of a problem than there actually is when like they feel oppressed, even though people like women before couldn't even vote.
Right. Well, actually, even like after that, so you have like the 70s feminists, 70s to, you have old school feminists. And if you've ever listened to an old school feminist, it actually is not entertaining, actually very educational. Because what they say now is like, when you talk about an old school feminist, the interviews that I've listened to, they very much disagree with the feminism that's going on today. And so it's really interesting. If you ever listen to interviews on like podcasts and stuff, it will blow you away. The old school feminists do not agree with anything that new feminists are saying. They think, look, they have literally lost their minds. They have lost, every. And now I'm not saying that I agree with old school feminists on everything either. That's not the case. But the difference is very contrasting. So it's very, again, I would throw out some.
Well, I'm
interviews
just
I've
grateful
listened
we're
to.
not married to those.
There we go. We've gone full circle. Yeah,
I'm very glad.
yeah. I am too. My wife is submissive because I make her. I make her with alcohol.
Don't make me get a switch.
And weaponry.
I will send you back. What? I was born here.
Born here.
Mike's camera died.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
What's up? You know,
Dynamite Dave.
The
as he's
problem
known.
with Mike. Here, turn your mic down. The problem. So,
All right, so what do we in this fun-loving episode that we had no topic on?
yeah, but it's been fun loving.
It's been
It's
fun-loving.
been
Well, listen,
It's been fun loving both of you guys.
we built a team.
Yeah,
We overcame our differences. We built a team.
and now I'm loving you guys.
I'm loving you guys.
Except
we
for, but
talked
I have
about
a problem with Daniels.
how. Yeah, well, we discovered that
The
you and
common
Daniels need
denominator.
to have a super fight.
Yeah.
Now I have a mic.
You have a mic,
Great. That's what it is.
and then. So now I'm thinking that maybe the title should just be like, old school feminists, icebreakers, old school feminists,
oh my
team
God.
building,
Zuckerberg.
and Zuckerberg staring contest. Because we were we locked eyes.
Could we get like the thumbnail like
Bec-
Zuckerberg with eyes like
Yes.
bulging out?
Bulging
with
eyes.
googly eyes?
because we
Dude.
basically
then,
discussed
like,
all those
ice.
topics for a half a second
Yes.
at
We-
the end of the podcast.
Yes. We locked eyes like rams locking horns.
Wow. Imagery.
And I felt in that moment that I could take over Facebook if I wanted to,
By becoming his wife?
but I didn't.
I'm not
I
going to
let him have it. I let him have Facebook.
I was going to say, what did you let him have? What did you give up on this
His
one?
kumquats.
My eggplant emoji.
Wait, what? Dude, you know what's funny? Because I actually wanted to, I wanted to call Allie.
Oh, okay.
And I had forget. Well, we don't have to. We can do it next.
No,
let's
do it.
Call her.
Are you sure? We can do it next time.
There's no rules, Dave. We're the
do it.
boss.
Well, here's my problem.
I just got to go home.
Here's my problem. Fair weather fans.
Who?
That's my problem. If we have fair weather fans, they listen to 3 minutes and they are gone. But if they listen to this, if they listen to the Alley clip first, fans for life. Fans for life.
We can rearrange some stuff.
I don't know what to say right now. I don't even. I'll be honest. I don't know if she'd even answer.
Let's just try it.
let's try
There's
her.
no harm in trying. I can just edit it out. Honestly.
Okay. I don't even know if she wants to talk to me. I think she hates me. I don't blame her.
You're not my father anymore. I blocked this number.
I could see that. I'm not gonna lie. I could see.
I'm hanging out with Jake Paul.
Wait, what?
What? I know you went to L.A., but that got extreme.
She probably will not answer.
Why? What's wrong with her?
She's busy. She's a Californian and
Dude, it's
from LA.
It's not even dinner time there yet. They eat late, like New York. It's like 8 o'clock for dinner.
Like 1 in the morning.
1 in the morning.
That's not a song.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Allison, you are on. You're on
We're live on Off the Cuff.
Oh, hi.
She loves it when we do that.
Allison was not expecting this call.
No.
She's like, no.
She's knee deep in making her alphabet soup. She's not happy right now.
Her Campbell's chicken noodle.
No, I just ate some mac and cheese.
What kind?
It's Annie's brand. It's organic.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Lord.
White cheddar.
It was organic, non-GMOs, vegan friendly. No rats were harmed in the field in the making of this mac and cheese. This mac and cheese is made with hemp. What? How can you eat hemp?
Is that legal? Hey, Al. I don't even know what to say now. My question to you is: Did you eat more than just the macaroni? First of all, Allie is a connoisseur of mac and cheese. So if she says mac
If it
and
tastes
cheese
as good
is
as the red coat mac and cheese,
Yeah.
then I want to eat it.
yeah, yes, red coat is got some food. Let's just say. Oh, sorry. Okay, Al. Sorry. I digress.
She's like, did you call me, put me on this show to talk
Yeah.
about food?
Talk about freaking organic mac and cheese. So, what else did you have with your mac and cheese?
That's it. And honestly, it didn't necessarily hit the spot for me, but I'm not that hungry right now. So I just was like, you know what? I have it, so I'm gonna eat it. And that's
Well, you're
what
in
I
California. She's got to be anorexic. You can't survive out there on normal body. How's she gonna get noticed unless she's almost dead?
That's right.
Hey, you go to the Harvey Weinstein Studios, and I'll get you some work.
Well, good for her that that one of her that her oven, her stovetop doesn't work that well, so she doesn't have to work that hard at it. So I was telling Mike that you have a good story about a bus ride you took a little bit ago, and I'm wondering if you can please retell the story, because you were talking to Mom when it happened, and you talked to me very shortly after it happened. So please tell the story, could you?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I haven't told the story since I pretty much told it to you. So that was a couple weeks ago. But
Yeah.
all right. Let's see. So I barely ever take the bus anymore, which is really great because it can be kind of shady here at night.
In L.A.? Come on.
So
And late night too.
Yeah, it was in Santa Monica, and actually it wasn't that late. It was maybe almost 10 o'clock. So I guess that's late. But anyway, so I was waiting at the bus stop. I was on the phone with Mom, and I was, I had my earphones in and whatever. I just minding my own business. There's other people at the stop, but it's dark and whatever. So, all of a sudden I hear yelling, and I look to my left, and, not too far away is, the crosswalk. And there's a lady in the middle of the crosswalk just pointing at random people, pedestrians, just yelling at them. And okay, I guess I'm gonna use some words here, but she was just like, fuck you, you're talking about my fucking family like that. she's just yelling, and I'm like, oh, whatever. But it's it's crazy people aren't foreign to me anymore here in LA. So I'm just, whatever. I see she's walking towards me. Oh, not towards me, but towards the bus stop area. So I'm, whatever. I'm gonna stay quiet on the phone with Mom. Mom can hear everything, so she knows that it's okay for me to stay quiet. She knows what's happening. So I'm just staying quiet, and I'm just kind of looking down. And I don't want her thinking I'm talking about her family. So, so I just, whatever, minding my own business. She passes me. All right, that's fine. Now she's out of earshot. I can talk to Mom again. The bus comes. She gets on the same bus as me.
Of
Great.
course she does.
So she goes to the back of the bus. So I get in the front of the bus, and whatever. So I sit a couple seats back, but it's still in the front. So whatever. Then a little bit in the bus ride, she's completely quiet and everything. It's great. And I'm like, finally, she's done. And I'm on the phone with Mom still.
And,
so
and how long is she quiet for? A few minutes or?
No, I'd say it's probably 10 or 15 minutes
Okay.
in. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, wow, okay. I'm like, great. So she's got to be done then. And so, I'm on the phone with Mom. I hang up with Mom, just, whatever. Of course, probably 2 minutes after I hang up with Mom, she comes up. She comes and sits right in front of me on the bus, directly in the seat in front of me. So I'm in a window seat. I'm on the left side of the bus. I'm on the window seat. She's on the left side in the bus in the window seat, and the one right in front of me. Great. So whatever. I've got a little bit of a cold. I still have it. So I have a little bit of a cough, and I coughed a little bit, and it's, it's a bus at night. It's quiet. And all of a sudden she looks around. She turns around at me with crazy eyes, big eyes. She goes, knock it off, bitch.
What?
I was like, well, and my eyes got so wide. She just stared at me dead in my eyes, and she goes, "I'm serious. Cough again. See what happens." I'm like,
Oh my goodness.
okay. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like a little bit nervous, but I didn't do anything about it. There's a gentleman right to the next to her too. So then we're all kind of just like, okay, we'll just really stay quiet here.
So this lady has just intimidated the bus. She's taken over the bus.
Yeah.
She's
so
the bus
like,
monitor.
pretty much, I guess.
She's wearing the orange sash. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. So I'm gonna stay quiet. I don't want her punching me in the face or anything. Okay, so I stay quiet. I don't, if I have to cough, I'm gonna hold it in. I'm not sniffling, nothing. And she turns around 30 seconds later, and she throws a nickel at my clavicle and goes,
At your clavicle?
Yes.
That's what she was aiming for? Or that's just what it hit?
It was just real fast. So it was just a quick, sharp turn and a throw. So it was out of nowhere. So likely aiming for my face, but she did miss. So that was good for me. But it still threw me off guard. I actually ended up yelling, and it's quiet bus still. But she goes, "What did I tell you?" And I go, "What the fuck?" And then the guy next to her is trying to calm her down, like, "Oh, it's okay, like, whatever." And then she's like, "Oh, sure, take her side." And then, she proceeds to let the bus know. She goes, "I'm going to take them both to court." I haven't received my court notice yet.
Still waiting.
Surely it's coming. Because she did tell everyone that. And then she pointed to me and she said, "And you're probably illegal."
Now keep in mind,
You kind of look Mexican more than Asian.
I was gonna say she has that appearance, right? Because she's half Asian, half whitey, right? So
I look, slightly. I look diverse. I look ethnic, But yeah, no. So that's how that went, and I was just completely shocked. And then whatever, the bus driver gets up and he says a couple things. He's like, threatening to kick her off the bus and whatever. He never ended up doing it, but then he says to the guy next to her, he says, "Hey, do you mind moving so that she doesn't think that anyone's trying to threaten her or anything?" And I was like, "Well, I'm moving too." So I moved with that guy. We moved, towards the back of the bus, and then everything ended up being okay. But that was really, it threw me off guard there.
It's not every day someone throws a nickel at your clavicle.
at your
That's never happened to me. I can't say that's ever happened to me.
Not even at my neck,
definitely.
at my clavicle.
It was at my clavicle, yeah. So,
She assaulted my left clavicle, and so.
and you know what, though? I took that nickel, I put it in my pocket. I actually had it in my pocket for days. I would pull it out, and I would just reminisce, and it was
You should frame that thing.
You actually made money on the.
Oh, no, I just bought some mac and cheese with it, so it's gone now.
At least I made a nickel, so... But yeah, I told my friends about this story, and every time I cough, because I still have this cold, every time I cough now, like they'll pretend to reach into their pockets to throw something at me. It's messed up.
That's pretty good.
I have PTSD every time someone puts a nickel on a counter.
Oh my god, I love that story. I think it's hilarious because it's pretty everybody has that weird and first thing. Obviously, police officers have way more of those because we experience both people, but it's always hilarious when people have that experience. It's like, what am I supposed to do right now? I don't even know.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the craziest things that's happened to me. I've never had to experience something like that, and I vowed that was the last time I take the bus at night ever.
And that was the last time she ever rode the bus.
Yeah.
It's Morgan Freeman.
That was the last time.
The nickel struck my clavicle.
Why is you're saying it so high pitched, like it's somehow like the Silence of the Lambs, It was the last
Your
time.
nickel, Clarice.
It was the last time she rode the bus. That's awesome. Any other good stories? Anything? What's been going on with you? What's new? But you have to make us laugh when you say it, whatever it is. So.
Okay, well, see, that's something that I need probably some time prior to think about it. Because I don't want to start telling a story and then it not be funny.
Yeah, no, don't do that because we'll be very.
You know what you need?
Well, that'd be uncomfortable
icebreakers.
For me.
What you need is icebreakers. So what you need to do is Google icebreakers and then try to come back with something amazing for us.
Like a joke? A funny joke?
Well, we did some icebreakers earlier, and I really felt like there was some team building. So
Is that okay? Because you know what I did? I watched your live, part of your live thing that you had today on Facebook.
Oh, did you?
And it was icebreaker-less.
Yes, I know. We broke the rules.
It was broke.
We dove
broke.
in. We dove into the topic, and then but we did icebreakers this episode.
Yeah. So this
Okay,
this
I
episode
see,
that's
I
coming
see.
out, there will be some icebreakers because
I see.
we saw that there was no cohesion, that we had not bridged,
team hasn't
bridged-
gelled.
Yeah, and so this is what we were trying to do. So, man, it's man, I love that story. I think it's hilarious. So let me ask you, what did you do today? What was your day like today?
In L.A.
But okay, well, you should have called me on a different day when I did something more fun. I didn't do anything fun today.
Nope, gotta know. Make it
Go on
funny.
the Ellen show today.
And it better be funny.
Okay, well, it can only be so funny. You can't just change the facts. So
you haven't been in politics
woke
very
up-
long, have you?
Or Hollywood.
Well, I woke up today. Today was a lazy day. I didn't work today, so I woke up late. And then I, was just sitting and
So far, so good.
This is
I was
So
watching
far,
TV
hilarious.
And playing games on my phone, and then I ate some macaroni and cheese, and then you called.
Wow.
Wow. That's the kind of day
lot of
I
sitting.
long for, actually.
Yeah.
That would be
No,
it's
fun for me.
I'm jealous of that day.
Well, let me ask this.
I would like to sit.
Now,
I'd like to just sit.
I don't mean to put
Sitting here for a while.
I don't mean to put the pressure on
No,
any
no.
of you guys, but Allie comes home during Christmas time.
come on the show.
Would it be awesome?
What
if
about
she
the Christmas
came-
extravaganza? She could
Well,
be an elf.
she doesn't come until you come the 24th, right?
Yeah.
So it'll
Christmas
be
Eve.
a little it'll be after
yeah,
the
no,
extravaganza.
let's have her in studio.
But possibly
That'd be fun.
pre-New Year's celebration.
Yeah.
What do you think, Al? Would you want to come on the show?
Yeah, for sure.
You better
You
be
know what? And I'm
funny.
gonna think of some story. I was just gonna say I'm gonna start writing stuff down right now.
You start
Okay,
doing like
all of the
little
funny
voice memos to yourself.
Yeah, just like I do all the time.
Note
Excellent. That's
to
what-
self:
Hold on, I dropped my phone.
do not ride the bus at night.
And then the next day she's like,
Okay.
"Damn
Stop.
it,
I dropped my phone.
How did I?"
I'm sorry.
She's like,
I'm
"Damn
sorry.
it! How did I not listen to that voice memo? I literally made it
Next
yesterday."
day on the bus at night. Doggone it! I didn't listen to my voice memos.
Okay, well, man, first of all, A, entertaining. B, not entertaining because you
Wow.
explained what your day was like today, and
You know what? Yesterday was more fun. I had more fun yesterday.
well, what the hell did you do yesterday then? You
I
literally
was Dave
stuck
and
to
Buster's.
she literally stuck to the game plan. She could have said anything, but she stuck to the game plan. She could have told us everything she's done for the past year in LA and made it into one day encounter, but she stuck to the day. So what did you do
I
yesterday?
wasn't gonna lie to you. I went to Dave and Buster's. That was fun.
They have those here. I've never been.
I did some basketball and stuff like that. I'm very good.
Did you hoop it up?
So-
Did you play some b-ball?
You're very
Yeah,
good at
I
basketball.
balled up.
I'm not convinced
so-
about that.
At the little
It's the little things, right?
game,
the little.
the cage where you throw the balls.
Yes.
So it's not
We
real.
should go to Dave and
basketball.
Buster's and have a game competition, Dave.
Well, you know what? I don't know where else to play. Oh, let's do that. That'd be fun.
She's all of a sudden she's got like all this confidence, like, oh yeah, I
She's
will
going to
school
change
you.
the history of our podcast.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going to be a whole new direction. She's going to have to move back here. Or we got to move to LA to film and record.
She's gonna change the direction. Oh, it would
20
be,
years later, I'll have
I-
sex scandals.
I guess you could say it's One Direction. Oh, sorry, Al.
Funny. Real funny.
Okay.
Well,
You know, they're all
Again-
doing well by themselves, so it's
because Allie was a big One Direction fan, right? Now, who's your biggest? And obviously, I'm not. I'm not up to date in all the fancy Hollywood glitz and glamour. But who would you say is your favorite One Directioner, if you will, going on right now? What's going on with the duo? Oh, I mean the group.
well. How about we'll talk about them individually because they're not together. So I'd probably say
better not be
Harry
boring.
is my favorite. So because he's just so talented. and
That's
just
the
so
Harry
great.
Styles
So,
guy, right?
yes.
The guy who
So
looks like
he's
a
just so
girl.
great.
Yes,
No, he looks like a boy.
girl,
Boy.
girl,
But
like a boyish
um,
girl.
no, because he cut his hair.
So he looks like a girl with
boy.
short hair. A boyish girl with short hair. Okay, yes. Got it.
Okay. Well, no, but that's okay. I think you're missing the point.
Oh.
Yeah, no, but he's
Imagine
good.
that.
So he's just came out with a new single. It's great. So
Wow.
yeah.
We'll advertise for him.
No, it's not a good time for me to do that because I'm just like not prepared.
What does that even mean? Wow.
Well, everyone should just go listen to it. So if you're listening to this afterwards, after you're done listening to this, you should go listen to his songs.
Oh,
There you
okay. I'll do that. So,
go. Good.
so when you come home, you'll do a show with us. You'll do a podcast with us.
Yes.
Okay, you'll keep us young and all that other stuff, and you'll be funny.
Yes.
Because don't be boring.
Well, I try not to be. I'm gonna try.
Well,
I'm
we'll
gonna do
see.
it. I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna write jokes down because that's what I ice break with.
An opening monologue. of
Okay.
sorts.
Okay.
Yeah.
She likes jokes.
Oh, I'm gonna make a rap.
Wait, can I tell you a joke right now?
Diss track?
Are you
I
gonna
would
make?
love that.
Can I tell you a joke?
I would love that.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Everybody ready? Okay. I know we've gone a little. Okay. So, an Illinois state trooper is running radar. He pulls over an old couple for speeding. Okay, they're doing 10 over. It's not a big deal, but he walks up to the car. The old man's driving. He looks at him. He says, "Hey, can I have your license, registration, insurance, please?" The old man says, "Okay, no problem." Gives him his information, and sees that he gives him a Michigan driver's license, and so the guy, the Illinois state trooper's like, "Oh, a Michigan driver's license, I see. Okay, and he looks over, he kind of looks down, he sees the old man driving, the grandma in the passenger seat. He goes, "Yeah, I'll be honest with you." He goes, "The worst piece of ass I ever had was from Michigan." And the old man kind of looks and he's like, "Huh, okay." And so the old lady goes, What did he say?" And the old man goes, "He says he thinks he knows ya." Come on. Come on. Anyway, that was the great one, but they'll probably get 1 billion hits, but it doesn't matter. So
Probably.
okay, well, you come up with your jokes, and we look forward to having you on the podcast show. Okay, well, it was great talking to you, Al. Wow, don't have any more clavicle injuries.
I'm gonna try. I guess I gotta get over this cold. I gotta get some antibiotics.
Yeah, because you don't want that to happen. So.
Yeah. No. Totally.
All right, Al. I love you. I'll talk to you
Okay.
later.
All right. Love you. Bye, guys.
All right.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
That is the story of how Allison was struck in the clavicle, the nickel.
She said clavicle. She never
love
said that
details
before.
like
She's
that.
like he hit me. She hit me in the throat, the neck with a clavicle, or with a nickel. And I'm thinking, now when she says clavicle, it makes it even funnier.
Yeah,
like
it's excellent.
then she threw a nickel at my neck. I'm like, which is funny, but the clavicle.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you tried to put me in a trap there.
What?
Oh.
Oh my gosh! I was just asking a simple question.
All right, guys. Well, this was our fun-loving show.
I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, not much subject here.
No, I-
wow.
I wanted
Just be entertained.
this episode to I wanted people to turn on the episode,
Just be
hit
entertained,
play,
guys. For
just
God's
laugh,
sake.
just laugh and enjoy it.
Good Lord.
Sit,
Have a
Just
drink.
Sit there.
Please have a drink.
Listen.
Wait, we're saying that afterwards. Now they're like,
Have a drink.
now they're like, yeah, I
Wish
need
you would have told
I-
me that ahead of time.
Now I need a drink.
All right. That's it. That's
Okay,
a wrap for this episode.
bye.
I think we're gonna go to Dave and Buster's and we need to compete. We need to make a video, cops competing at Dave and Buster's.
I like it.
Just like
I like it. I
Pick a
went
game
there,
and-
I went there one time.
I've never
It was
been.
fun.
We're going. Can you film that? That'd be a fun video to film.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Film your mom.